Rambling Man Moto and Drone here. So I'm recording this audio in my office and just expressing my frustration with GoPro. I think I'm at a point that I'm going to have to try some other brand. I went out riding today. This is footage from me out today. Probably for about 4 to 5 hours I rode around. That includes stop time where I flew the drone, I had lunch, and each time I took the helmet off and put it back on. Well, even when I just left my house, the GoPro Media Mod was not recognized, and I lost all of the audio, or rather the audio that was captured was from the camera's microphones outside the helmet. So it didn't recognize the Media Mod or my microphone inside the helmet. I stopped at the first stop and put the helmet on, and then it worked. The Media Mod worked on a short trip to my next destination. Took the helmet off there, put my helmet back on, restart the GoPro. This time, for the first time ever, I got zero audio, just nothing. It's completely silent. Go to the next stop, take the helmet off, put the helmet back on, restart the GoPro. This time the Media Mod works. Go to the next destination, repeat. This time the Media Mod does not work, so it's using the microphone on the camera, which is just wind noise, and you can't hear me except just barely. It's just a mess with GoPro. I have this GoPro Media Mod. I have the GoPro Hero 10, and when it works great. To me, it sounds fine, and I'm happy with it. When it's not working, it is so frustrating because I lost hours of audio of things I had discussed. I gave some reviews of some of the stuff I've installed on the bike. I don't even remember everything I said, and it's just gone. And I spoke with GoPro for 30 minutes, even though there's plenty of people on their own forums saying that they have the same issue. And in fact, I think GoPro staff are on those forums acknowledging these issues. The answer I always get is they've never heard of this before, and they're going to report this to the internal team and circle back to me. They were talking about maybe sending me a replacement for the Media Mod, which I've already done that twice. It's not the Media Mod. I think it's their firmware. So anyhow, DJI, who makes the drones that I've owned, I still owned one of them. They have a similar competitor device to the GoPro. And I'm sure there's people that are having their problems with the DJI device, but I just can't keep spending, hours recording footage and then losing all the audio. So I just feel like I'm so close with the GoPro and that it should work. And then today was one of the worst days ever. And today I actually was really making sure that the microphone was pushed in and there's no problems. And you don't know until you look at the audio and the video and it's not working. So I hate to start over with something new with this DJI device. But there's no rhyme or reason to this GoPro. And it's not because I changed modes. That's one of the things people have found is if you change mode, say from video to photo, which I really never do because I just want to take video. But if you did it by mistake, let's say, it definitely loses the fact that there's a Media Mod attached. And that's just nothing but a firmware issue. But you have to cut the device off and turn it back on in order for it to detect the Media Mod. I've done that. But this isn't what this is. And also, you can't easily tell when you have the helmet on. It doesn't show you in the application whether the Media Mod is acknowledged. GoPro's answer a lot of the times, and the people on forums, is reinstall the firmware, do a factory reinstall. Well, you're just installing bad firmware again. It's their firmware. I'm convinced that somewhere in there's something wrong and it's not detecting it. So anyhow, I'm just giving you guys an update. I'm probably going to consider getting the DJI, but I just have a feeling I could find plenty of negative reviews about them too and people struggling. I've got the Insta360, but that's really not meant for what I'm trying to do here. I want something I can mount easily on my helmet. So just so much footage was lost today that I can't use, which is very disappointing. I'll keep you updated if I hear back from GoPro.